What gift did your partner give you on your birthday that left everyone in the room completely shocked? I had been with Ethan for just over 3 years. He was charismatic and engaging, always holding eye contact instead of scanning for someone more captivating. Our relationship wasn't flawless, but it felt steady. We shared dreams, buy a home someday, explore new places, maybe start a family. Ethan cared more about appearances than I did. He obsessed over our car, the restaurants we frequented, and curating perfect posts for social media. I should have noticed that warning sign, but hindsight's brutal, right? Anyway, about 4 months ago, I started feeling off. Queasy mornings, bone-deep fatigue. I took a pregnancy test, mostly to cross it off the list. We were cautious, but not obsessive. 2 pink lines. I sat on the bathroom floor, staring at that stick like it was ancient script. It took me a week to process before telling anyone. My best friend Claire was first. She brought wine to our girls' night, and when I sipped water instead, she clocked it instantly. She asked all the right questions. What I wanted, how Ethan might take it, practical stuff like benefits and leave. It helped me sort my head. I decided to hold off telling Ethan. My birthday was 3 weeks away, and we'd planned a small party at our loft with close friends. I thought it'd be perfect to share the news with everyone I loved at once. Hindsight, what a mess. The weeks before my birthday were odd. Morning sickness, more like all-day sickness, honestly. Hit hard, and I hid it from Ethan. He didn't notice, which I chalked up to his busy schedule. He'd been coming home later, glued to his phone, a bit distant. I assumed work stress. My birthday was a Saturday. I spent the morning prepping while Ethan went to grab the cake, which somehow took him 3 hours. Friends arrived around 6 p.m. Claire and her spouse, our pals Ryan and Miguel, my cousin Tara, who was in town, and a few others, including Sophie, a friend from university. The party hummed. Great food, flowing drinks, sparkling water posing as gin and tonic for me, music, laughter. I planned to announce after cake, catching Claire's eye across the room. Her small nods sparked nervous butterflies. Around 9 p.m., Ethan clinked his glass for attention. My heart froze. Had he found out? Was he stealing my moment? He gave a speech about how special I was, how grateful he was for me locking eyes with me. Then he handed me a small, elegantly wrapped box with a velvet ribbon. The room stilled. Phones were out, ready to record. I wondered if it was a ring, panicking briefly about whether to announce the pregnancy if he proposed. I opened the box. No ring, just a folded note. Confused, I read words now seared into my memory. I'm done with you. You're worthless. I deserve better. Your things will be packed by Monday. I looked at him, certain it was a cruel joke. But his face had shifted, cold, detached, almost smug. Then he said, loud enough for all to hear, that we were over, that it had been fun, but he'd moved on. And he laughed. Actually laughed. A few friends chuckled too, thinking it was a planned gag. Then Ethan turned and walked out the front door without another word. I stood there, note in hand, pregnancy announcement stuck in my throat. Friends glanced between me and the door, waiting for a just kidding. No one said it. Claire moved first, crossing the room to snatch the note, read it, and muttered that he was a total jerk. Then everyone spoke at once, confusion, concern, anger for me. And me? I smiled. Not because I wasn't crushed. I was. Not because I wasn't mortified. I absolutely was. But in that moment, I realized something vital. Ethan had no clue what was coming. He thought he'd played his hand perfectly, staging this dramatic exit, this public gut punch where he held all the power. Most importantly, he didn't know I'm not the type to crumble when shoved. I'm the type who gets calculated. I can't share what I did in this short video. The full story's on the channel. Link below.